What's going on, everybody? Kwaku here, back with another video. For the longest time, I have finally come back with doing some concept reactions. And so today we're looking again at Concept Central that did a Windows 12 concept. But this time we're taking a look at his or hers, I'm not sure if it's a he or she, their Surface Phone concept. Now this is not the Duo. This is let's call it a Surface Singular or a Surface Single. Basically, it's a single screen device, just like every other phone out there. So without further ado, let's jump in and take a look at his concept work. I'm going to say his, but bear with me if it's a she, whatever. But let's jump into it. So now this video, I'm going to say right off the bat, I haven't seen the whole thing. I've only seen about like 5 seconds of it just to make sure that it was something that I would want to take a look at. But it is. So let's take a look. I'm going to go through it once straight through. It's about 1.5 minutes long. And then I'm going to go back and go piece by piece to show what exactly is going on and kind of wonder what's happening. So this is a first look for me too. Let's take a look. All right, and I have the video muted for a reason, just because I'm just going to talk over it. So looks like we have looks like a Samsung kind of design, like iPhone crossed with Samsung design. Widgets come to mobile. Okay, I see that start screen. That looks like a Windows Phone. Encrypted messaging. I mean, I'd hope that's encrypted. So the messaging layout is nice and fluent. You got the rounded corners. You got your File Explorer icon. So this pretty much looks like it would be like a Windows 11 mobile type design that he's thinking of. Okay, and then, yep, this is like a Windows 11 mobile design where you can jump between tabs and things like that. Okay, Microsoft Store. Ooh, that Microsoft Store looks good. That Microsoft Store looks really good. I don't know how I feel about news being cut off to the edge, but that looks really good. Work, create, work, and play. Okay, so how does that work? Surface Phone. All right, so that video, is it done? I don't want to jump out until it's done. Okay, Surface Phone. So they've done a lot of things. Windows and Surface are properties of Microsoft and not affiliated. Yep. All right, now let's go back. So this obviously is the new Microsoft logo / Windows logo. It's not exactly it because the insides, it's too rounded. It's not like the Surface Duo rounded. But I see where he's going. I'd say if he was to update it for 2022, I'd say definitely less round, and then the center of the little plus sign in the middle of the Microsoft logo or the Windows logo. Make sure you look closely, Concept Central, at how it looks on Windows 11 and how it looks on Surface devices, newer Surface devices, and then you can correct that if you wanted to. Obviously, it's just a concept, so it's just like a single thought. All right, going through. All right, so let me actually go back right here. Okay, so this design, I keep going to the taskbar. This design kind of harkens back to me. I want to say it looks like a Pixel. Is it not Pixel? I think we have Pixel 5 or 4a. It kind of reminds me of that design where like the camera bump was right there. Overall, though, the general dimensions kind of feels like this is iPhone with Pixel camera layout. So I guess it's the best of both worlds because iPhone seems to have a lot of screen real estate and people want a flat screen, and then people tend to like the Pixel's camera, so why not put the two together in terms of hardware design. Going through. All right, so it looks like we have Windows Hello, and this is where I was talking about maybe this is perhaps literally Windows 11 mobile. Like this is what he would think that it's Windows 11 mobile. So keep going through. All right. Yep. Windows Hello. All right. So right there, now we are looking here at the start screen, start menu, whatever you want to call it, your home screen. Obviously, you know, if you are in the Insider program, you know that we don't have Groove anymore. It's now just called Media Player. So if you're looking at it and you think that this is dated, this was made in October, early October, around the launch of Windows 11 anyway, so you got to leave them at that. But overall, I mean, I kind of feel like the icons take up too much space on the screen. Like even iPhone doesn't take up that much. Like the borders around the icons, they take up too much. They're kind of a waste of space to me, poor use of space. Unless things flip out. Nope, it doesn't show like things flip out, but they do. He does have widgets. So you do have kind of like your tiles that people were talking about, those fans were talking about. But I still feel like, where these icons here, I feel like this is all kind of a poor use of space because they take up too much room on your phone screen. I mean, if you have bad eyes, it's fine, but it takes up way too much room. Probably would definitely have to rethink this kind of layout because this is not a good use of space. All right, and then security, encrypted messaging, because obviously Windows does not have a built-in messaging app other than your phone. So it would need its own messaging app. Most of us would probably end up using some kind of Google Photos thing, but because this is Windows 11 mobile potentially, or what he's thinking is as Windows 11 mobile, Microsoft would have to come up with their own messaging client, probably with RCS supported into it. So he looks like he's messaging Bill Gates and he's showing him a video of his Windows 12 concept. I like this. I like this. It still reminds me of an iPhone a little bit with some fluent design. It's like a cross between iPhone Pixel, layout, but it looks good. I gotta say, it's clean. I wish we had messaging like this. This is so clean. If Microsoft somehow created an RCS like text messaging thing, that'd be pretty dope. Going through files. All right, so he's got your file folders. You can search for it. Everything looks nice and fluent. Everything has all that crispy, fluent designness that we like with that WinUI 3 design language into it. Obviously, the background is just white. It's not like a picture, so you can't test the theory of having transparent backgrounds on it. But it would be pretty cool if what he would do is let you change the background of maybe the file explorer. Maybe you tap and hold an image, and you can say change app background or something, and then everything just follows through and makes it still visible. Obviously light and dark mode would be a nice thing. There's a close-up, and then it's a picture, and then it looks like you can drag pictures to, looks like a task view type thing, and input it into other applications like Notes, which look like the Apple's Notes. This is what I really wanted to talk about, which was the store. So I'm gonna let him zoom out real quick. There we go. All right. So with this store, I don't know how I feel about it. Obviously, this would be the Microsoft logo if it was for Microsoft, or maybe this would stretch the whole thing with if it was Microsoft. But I like the general look. It's still familiar because this is how the Microsoft store looks on Windows. But I don't know how I feel about everything cutting straight to the edge like that. Other than that, everything looks good. I kind of feel like he should have rounded here, rounded the edges here so it lines up with the edge of the search and goes all the way down if that's the case. But in a way, things still look like they take up way too much space, so maybe that wouldn't be so practical. Maybe it has to rethink that part. All right, keeping on going. Create, work, play. I don't believe he ever showed he didn't show any of that, but overall that's pretty much it for the video. Let me see, let me make sure that's it. Yeah, that's it. So overall, what I have to say with this whole concept from Concept Central, this is a brilliant concept. There's some ideas that like maybe I would change up a little bit, being the Microsoft Store, maybe adding a few elements to it for the file, maybe letting you edit your background for the files or your themes for the files, kind of like the Files app on Windows, the Files version 2 app that was made by Yair A and team. Other than that, it's a solid approach to Windows 11 mobile. I don't ever think we're gonna get Windows 11 mobile, but who knows? You can never tell the future. So let's see what happens in the future. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video. That was the first time me doing a concept critique in a while. So stay tuned for more of those. If I find any, I'll definitely put it out there. And definitely take a look at Concept Central's channel. He's only at 500. Love to get him higher. If you're interested in concepts, you're interested in WinUI and things like that, definitely a person to look at. He does other things other than Windows concepts. He also does Apple and Android and other things too. So stay tuned for more. My name is Kwaku, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. One thing before I go, there's a Discord channel open, or Discord server open for this channel, Next Windows. So you can just follow the link in the description box of this video, and you can click it to join the Discord and say hi to the few people are in there. We're still growing it. So say hi, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.